Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Norfolk again, to Woodfordes Brewery. When I was over in Hunstanton in March, went to, I can't remember the name of the shop, went to a local, it was a discount shop. And whenever I go on holiday, as a beer reviewer since 2018 and as a lover of beer since around about 2009, 2010, and probably a little bit beforehand. I follow beers, and certainly since I did the channel, I go around the country, and especially when I know it's a certain area of the country, I'll pick as many beers up as I can. Predominantly trying to get to the breweries, but it's not always possible. I'm one person, and I have a wife, and simple as that. So yeah, I've got an actual Woodfordes Brewery glass. I actually picked this up from Robin Hood Beer Festival last year, funnily enough. It was there and I thought, oh, that's the glass I'll have. So I'm sure that was what I did. So anyway, today's review is Bure Gold. I actually thought that I'd got Wary, but I must have reviewed Wary the other week. That's what you get when you do lots of reviews. You forget what you've reviewed. So, Woodfordes Brewery, and it's their Bure Gold. It's a golden ale. It's 4.3%. I will read what it says on the back. From this side of the camera, it's really dark. From that side, it's really light. It's like being in a studio, but it's not a studio because it's my shed. So anyway, a lightly roasted pale malts are combined with hops from America, Slovenia, and Britain, creating an aromatic golden ale. You see straw, you smell citrus and floral, you taste citrus and light malt. On a bitterness scale of 4 out of 5, it is 4 out of 5. On a sweetness scale, it's 3 out of 5. Doesn't actually tell you anything else, so that's all good. Yep. And obviously, for those who know the fact that I do homebrew, this is one of the kits you can get. And I'm umming and ahhing at the moment. I'm doing an order on Friday. And although I have no idea when this will go on the channel, because I'm behind on uploading and behind on a lot of things. But yeah, they do their beer kits. I assume, and only assume because I don't know, that it's Montans who do the kits for them, as do Montans do for the Suffolk-based brewery, St. Peter's. Two amazing breweries in East Anglia, and I won't say too much about St. Peter's, just in case there's a bit of a Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire thing going off, and football. Norwich, Ipswich, I assume there's some slight rivalry, but obviously I don't live that neck of the woods, so one doesn't want to fan any flames. So there we go, crystal clear, golden pour in a Woodfordes Brewery glass. The only thing spoiling this is the fact that I've not had an haircut and I look older than what I really am, but yeah, we'll not go down that road. It's nice sporadic carbonation going off. Love a little bit of white head. And yeah, the citrus nose at first, but the floral oversweeps the citrus. Oh, and I'm now ready to drink it. Go away, fly. There's only problem with brewing in the shed. I've got a bit of a thing of fruit flies at the moment. I've been spraying it, but they obviously take a while to go, and they will go. But anyway, although funnily, I was in the pub yesterday and there was a fruit fly in the pub, and I'm like, oh, hey, up. One decided to partake itself into my beer, which didn't go down well. It was suitably dealt with, as you do. There's a nice sweet taste to this. 4.3, it is 4.3, isn't it? And my memory is shocking. I can remember a lot of things that happen in a day, but certain things, whew, yeah, that's the wife, she'll tell you. Yeah, yeah. She's just told me something that's like, it's not for the sake of being like that, it's just, yeah, my filter is very strange at times. But can't win them all. Oh, so very, very easy drinking. 4.3%. Like I say, the citrus and the floral just goes over, gives it that nice sweetness. Oh, it's one of them beers, and I am looking at brewing beers. You know, Christmas is coming up. I like to brew beers for Christmas, and although I'm tempted to get from Love Brewing their tinsel toes. I do like that. I have done head cracker before on a day when the shed was ridiculously hot, and it brewed literally in like 2 days. And yeah, the shed was a bomb site. I did 3 brews at once, and I walked in. It's like, oh, yeah, lots of cleaning. But at the end, there was lots of nice beer, so it was a winner-winner. And there we go. Ooh. And near me at the moment, York Chambers in Long Eaton have got the new Woodfordes beer. I think it's Lemon Drop. I did see it. Couldn't get there at the weekend. It's not always possible. We was in Beeston doing our thing. We did nip into the Victoria Hotel in Beeston. They didn't have it then. I assume they'll have it this week. So, never know. I may or may not get it. It is what it is with beers. You know, you try to get when you. That was weird. That was well weird. The a glass moved, but for no reason. Oh, that was spooky. I'm just wobbling this now because I can't remember if I wobbled that by mistake and it did it, but yeah, that was strange. Wait, yeah, that was weird. Now, if I was at work and that happened, I'd be worried because we have had lots of them sort of things happen at work. You're there and a door's opening by itself and it's like, what? And there's no wind. There's no doors open. I'm on my own. And it's like, why is this door? I took a video of it, put it on YouTube, and I'm there and then another time. It must be a toilet thing because I was at the same said workplace and I'd gone to the toilet as you do, you know, and I heard, and I'd locked up. I was the only one on site. It was early doors. I heard footsteps, and then I heard hands on the door, and I'm like, the hell? And it freaked the life out of me. Got up, ran outside. Nobody there, nobody around, and that I didn't go back inside the building all day. Separate occasion, I'm over at the other site, and again, funnily enough, on the toilet. First thing in the morning, nobody around, obviously. I heard footsteps. I heard something move, and I'm like, hold on a minute. Could have sworn Ian, who was the maintenance man, wasn't on site. He told me, is it Kellum, the other side with the, you know, the door. Definitely heard footsteps. So anyway, it's early doors. I'm the only one in the building. So I walks outside, looks around, nobody here. Walks outside. And we're in the middle of the countryside as well. You know, it's not like you get a random person who's walked in behind me, walks into the car park and no cars there. I am the only one on site. And again, yeah, didn't go in the building after that all day. I thought, no, I'm not going in. No, I'm not having a cup of coffee for that. Yeah, there's limits in life, and that was a limit. And wow, no. Anyway, and these are all true. I'm not lying. I don't need to lie. You know, I know what was there. You know, if someone was to say to me, well, it can't be that, it can be that. I heard footsteps. I heard a door go. I seen a door moving backwards and forwards. Ugh. Anyway, on with the beer. Yeah. Yeah, freaked me out as well. Whew. Bayek. So this is in bottle, as all beer drinkers know, and if you don't know, you should know that bottle's good, cask is king. Cask, keg is all right, bottle's all right, cask is king. We know this. Cask is the freshest. Once it comes off, I mean, obviously when it gets to the end of the cask, maybe not, but certainly when the cask is gone, those first couple of days, oh, the beer is absolutely amazing. I know this because obviously through the years. So if this tastes this good in a bottle, how good does it taste on cask? How good does it taste if you brew it yourself? These are interesting things, and I'm tempted to do a brew of all the Woodfordes kits over time. Anyway, you know, only so much beer I can have in the beer room because primarily I'm the only one who drinks it. So I do apologise. A longer beer review as usual. It always happens on a beer that I like. Bure Gold. Oh, there we go. And look at that. No bottle conditioned. I have nothing against bottle conditioned beers per se. But you know, if you don't know it's bottle conditioned, oh, I'm losing battery charge. If you don't know it's bottle conditioned, then all of a sudden you get a cloudy beer and it takes you by surprise. It does not mean the beer is any different. It never does. But it will put off people who don't like a cloudy, a beer that doesn't look as they expect it to look, as it looks now, basically. But look at that. And I was going to go on about the history of Woodfordes. They were born in 1981, 10 years after I was born. Yeah, fair play. So 44 years old. Wow. I'm 54. Where did the years go? Where did they go? Hey? Gotta be honest, that is some beer. Both me and Andy from the Happy Drinkers, we both bought a load of the Woodfordes beers. And, you know, you can't, I personally don't think you can beat modern traditional. Whereas craft seems to come and go. And don't get me wrong, I love new beers. I love new beers. It's what I'm a beer reviewer, you know, as a hobby at least. I'm actually a gardener, you know, a lifelong gardener who loves his job. Who certainly loves gardening anyway. But certainly loves creating gardens and, you know, going to someone's garden and changing their garden. Not every garden is a beautiful garden, but to that person, mowing their lawns, getting rid of the weeds, trimming their edges, blowing their paths makes a world of difference. In the world of beer, a beer that smells right, tastes right, and delivers, you know, an experience that just fills you with that need to have another one, probably. But you know, the world of beer, it's the only reason I do beer reviews. Don't do it for any other reason. I like what I do. Anyway, would I drink this again? 15 minutes, I need to show up and just do the beer review. Would I drink this again? Absolutely. It's a stunning beer. It really is. Wow. At 5 out of 5. For me, a damn good 4.5 out of 5. Lives up to what it says on the back. I love the see, smell, taste. Super important for all breweries to do such a thing. You know, no, but not everybody knows what Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe, Olicana, and so on do. You know, so the ability to put on the back what the beer is. Not every beer is everybody's cup of tea. No, but this beer is my cup of tea. Cheers all. I need to go and cook some sausages for the son and me. I'm starving.